Welcome to Restorative Yoga. I'm happy to be with you all. Many of you are regulars every Wednesday night, so I love that. And if you're joining us tomorrow on YouTube, welcome to Restorative. So tonight we're going to add a little bit of movement to our restorative practice, just a tiny bit. I've been finding that I've had moments of restlessness, and moving things energetically can help with that. And then in addition, we are in the period of a supermoon. So it's the fourth supermoon of this period. And they call it the flower moon or the corn moon because I guess it signifies the time that usually the frost is gone, not in the Midwest, but the frost is gone and flowers are out and farmers can plant the corn. So it's a really powerful moon. And if you're an early bird, you can probably see it about 5:30 tomorrow morning, maybe a little bit tonight. In any case, when a moon is this low in the sky, it can have an energetic pull. And it can create feelings of even more restlessness, shifts in energy and feelings. So tonight we're going to move through a few things to kind of move that energy around. But to get started with, if you're not there already, we'll start with legs up the wall. You can use a wall, a door, or a chair. And the way you get into it is come close to the edge of wherever you are, roll onto your side, and then bring your feet up to the wall or to your chair. And then allow the shoulders to sink down. Allow there to be a natural curvature of the spine. Palms can be up or down. And just be here. Bring a gentle awareness to your inhalations. Allow the weight of the body to sink deeper into the mat. And as we begin this journey of restoration, relaxation, we're aware that as we shift from restlessness to a state of ease, we're able to shift our breath, our pose, our body, and perhaps even your feelings. So it's early in practice. Maybe the mind is restless or the body, that's okay. Just know you're on a journey moving towards ease, towards stillness. Let the breath be even, soft, and gentle. Slowing down your breath, settling into your space. Maybe you create a little more space between the shoulder blades. Allow the legs to be fully supported against the chair or the wall. Take a slow, full breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale completely. Releasing the space between your eyebrows. Soften the jaw. Release the belly. And let the hips sink a little bit more into the mat. Following the breath in and out of the nose, slowly, completely. And bring your awareness to your belly. You can place a hand there or just in your mind's eye. Awareness of the belly. Breathe in to fill up your belly. Breathe out, let it go. Three more rounds on your own. And ever so slightly shift your awareness to your right hip. Breathe in at the right hip. Exhale to the right knee. Inhale, right knee to right hip. Exhale, hip to knee. Inhale, knee to hip. And continue on a few more rounds of breath. Awareness at the hip once more. Breathe in. Exhale all the way down to the ankle bone. Inhale, ankle to hip. Slow and steady. Exhale, hip to ankle. Three more times. Coming back to the right hip bone, breathe in. Exhale all the way down to the right big toe. Inhale, right big toe to the hip. Exhale, hip to toe. Inhale all the way up the leg. Exhale all the way down the leg. Two more times. Turning awareness to the navel. Breathing in. Letting go. Awareness at the left hip. Inhale. Exhale to the left knee. Inhale, knee to hip. Exhale, hip to knee. Three more times. Coming back to the left hip, breathe in. Exhale, hip to left ankle. Inhale, ankle to hip. Exhale, hip to ankle. 3 more rounds, just like that. All awareness at the left hip, breathe in fully. Exhale all the way down to the left big toe. Left toe to hip, inhale. Hip to toe, exhale. 2 more cycles. Bringing focus back to the center of the body. Gentle awareness of the in-breath and the out-breath. And with very little effort, begin to wiggle the toes and maybe the fingers. And you can rock the head side to side softly. And if you're against a wall, you'll move yourself back a bit. And if you have a chair, you'll take your left foot and place it over your right ankle, wherever you are, figure 4. If you're on a chair, draw the right knee in just a little bit. And begin noticing the sensation in the left outer hip, thigh. If it's too much, you soften the right leg. And if you want more, gently push the left knee away. Breathing in. As you exhale, finding a sense of ease in that tight sensation. Let the shoulders soften a little bit more. And as you're ready, release the left leg. Switching sides. Right foot over left knee. Flexing the feet for more depth, more intensity, softening the feet if you want less. And bring your awareness to the tight sensation in the right corner of your hip of your seat. Find 3 rounds of breath here. And just as we brought awareness to the inhalations in the beginning, shift your focus to your exhalations. Breathing in. And a long exhale. Exhales release anxiety. Lead us to a greater sense of ease in the muscles and the body. Stay here for 5 more cycles of breath, please. And when you feel complete, release the right leg. No rush. Draw the left knee in towards the chest gently, and then the right. And if you have room in your space, take little circles with the knees one way, and then go the other way. Come to stillness, inhale. And on your exhale, roll onto one side, fetal posture. As you're ready, push yourself up to a seated posture, top of the mat. And then, yay, I get to see you. So I love that. It's funny, in restorative, we're all lying down, right? Can't see each other. And if you'd like, you can kind of shift side to side so that you're on your sit bones a bit more. And we're going to take a few gentle flowing twists. So inhale, reach up high. Exhale, left hand to right knee. Just tap it gently. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Reach up, breathe in, and tap. Inhaling, exhaling, and twist. One more time each side. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, twist and stay. So letting go of gripping. If you feel it in the ribs, then you soften. Using the breath to lengthen the spine, inhale. And then twisting from the belly, gently exhale. If it's too much, you just come back a little bit. 2 rounds of breath, in through the nose and out through the nose. Gently release as you're ready. Inhale up tall. And then exhale, twist and stay. Letting your fingers lift you up a little more. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach the fingers towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart. All together, big breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Beautiful. And then we're going to come into a gentle forward fold. So the legs can be out wide in a straddle posture or just straight like Dandasana. You'll want your pillows or your bolster. If the legs are in a straddle, the bolster or pillows can be on the floor. If that's a little too much so early on in practice, place your pillows on your thighs. You can even add a blanket for a little extra height. And then reach up, inhale, and hinging from the hips, start to exhale. Beautiful, I love it. And so not over gripping, just letting the body fall forward. If your head does not reach the pillow, the blanket, whatever your prop is, you can stack your fists gently to support the head. We'll stay for a couple of minutes. So adjust the body for comfort. Adjust the body so that you can release the muscles in the low back. Forward folds have a way of telling our body, our central nervous system, to start to slow down, to relax. Let that happen now. Move from restlessness to ease. Release any tension in the cervical spine, the neck, scapula, shoulders. As the muscles start to release and gravity takes over, maybe you can find a little more length in the spine by breathing in and then falling forward once more on the exhale. Allowing the shoulders to soften a little bit more, move them away from your ears. And we'll take 2 breaths together to prepare to transition upward. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly begin to rise, slower than you think on your inhale. Exhale and rise all the way up. Beautiful. And if you need a little bit of movement in the hips or the legs, you can point your fingers forward towards your feet, plant the soles of your feet on the floor, and just start to shift the legs back and forth gently. If something else would feel better, do that now. And then the last time, come to the left. We'll make our way towards tabletop. Wrist, elbows, and shoulders in line. Pressing the mat away from you. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Cat-cow, drop your belly, inhale, gaze up. And then exhale and round. Cow pose, breathe in. And cat pose, breathe out. Continue flowing, integrate the breath with your movement, with your body. And then come to tabletop and then have a seat on your heels, just so you can see me for a minute. So I think a lot of you have done this with me in class, but in honor of the moon and just because we need to move a little bit, we're gonna do kind of a flowing tabletop with a praying child. So I'll show you how it's gonna look. It's definitely linked to breath. So you'll be in a child's pose. You'll draw your hands up, inhale, reach high. And then as you exhale, you squeeze the low belly to protect the back. Exhale, praying child, hands to the mat. Cow pose, breathe in. Cat pose to child's, breathe out. I'll show you one more time. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, praying child. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat to child's, and then we stay for a round of breath. So let's do that all together. Begin in child's pose, if you will. Knees can be kind of close together. They don't need to be wide apart. Inhale, begin to sweep the arms up, standing on your knees. Exhale, hands through heart into the mat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat to child's pose. Full cycle of breath here. Breathe in. Breathe out. And we flow. Reach up high. Inhale. Exhale. Cow pose. Breathe in. Cat to child's. Breathe out. 3 more times. Go at your own pace. We'll meet in child's pose. Inhale to begin. Meeting in child's pose. As you get there, no rush. Coming to home base. And then as you're ready, just take your right hand and gently thread the needle. Left shoulder, right ear to the mat. Let the left shoulder soften, drop down. Slowly coming back to center, and left arm comes through. Letting the entire right side of the upper body, the shoulder and the arm, relax, be soft. Inhale, exhale, and then come back to sitting on your heels. We're going to move into supported child's pose. So whatever props you're using, you don't even need them actually, but it does feel kind of good. Bring your pillows, your bolster to the inner thighs. And then start to melt the body down, creating length in the spine as you go down. Child's pose is such a resting posture, a place of honoring ourselves, honoring where we are in this moment, this breath, this crazy life we're living now. Just let it be a pose. Let any sense of restlessness melt away. Let the body be heavy and soften into ease. Notice if the shoulders start to hike up towards the ears. They often do. Just roll them down, away from the ears. We'll stay another couple of minutes, so you can adjust the hips, perhaps turn the head the other way if that feels good on the neck. Just listening to your own body. Letting go completely. 5 more rounds of breath here. As you're ready, draw the hands back just a bit. Press into your palms. Inhale to gently come up. You don't need to move or go very far. That's the goal here, right? We're going to come into Queen's Pose or Supta Baddha Konasana, so lying down, bound angle pose. So if you have a blanket, and all this is optional, you could just do this on the floor with absolutely no props, and it would be very restorative and feel good. But if you do have a blanket, you're just going to roll it up like a little burrito. You'll have your bolster or your pillows. Some of you I know probably have blocks. You can support the bolster, the pillows. Again, not necessary. Bring the low back close to the bolster. And I always say this, but leave just a little space to allow for the natural curvature in the low back to happen. Bringing your pillow under the upper thighs. Soles of the feet come together. Breathe in and supporting your prop behind you. Come on down. So those of you who practice with me regularly know I almost always put this pose in my restorative practice. One, because it just feels so relaxing, and I feel like it brings so many elements to the body, to the practice. The shoulders can open, the chest, the entire front side of the body, the hips and inner thighs. It's a place to feel open, but not vulnerable, supported and safe, secure. As you notice the breath moving in and out, even and gently, invite a little openness to the lungs and to the heart space. Allow the breath to do its own thing, whether it's long and slow, deep or shallow. And then leave awareness of the breath. So let go of any focus on the breath right now. With your eyes closed or your gaze softened, envision you're an observer of your body. Like you're right next to your body. Watch it breathe. Allow the body to breathe on its own accord. Air moving in and air moving out. And if the mind begins to get active or travel, it's okay. We're okay in this pose. Just come back to observing the body, being this outside observer. the shoulders are tight or there's any tension, just adjust the hands. Let the elbows, the forearms be fully supported so the shoulders don't work. And then come back to being an observer of the breath. Air moving in, air moving out. Keeping the legs exactly as they are, if that feels good, or maybe extending them long. Allowing the forehead to stay slightly above the chin if you're not propped up. Can you find a little more ease for the next full minute or so? Gently but deeply breathe in and let your air go. And carefully rolling off onto one side, just enough to remove the props behind you. And then we'll come back down onto our backs once more. Draw the left knee in and then the right. Apanasana, knees over hips, so let them release a little bit away from the chest. Breathing in and exhale, draw the knees in. Inhale, feet away from you towards the bottom of your mat. Exhale, knees in. And do this a couple times on your own. Gentle movements, small movements, not allowing the low back to pop off the mat. Gently engaging the belly. And this last time, squeeze the knees in gently. Release your left foot down to the mat and extend your right leg to the sky. And the knee can be bent if that feels better in the body. Hands come behind your upper thigh, your upper calf or ankle. So not overreaching, just gently pulling the leg a little closer to the face, hamstring stretch. Draw little circles with the big toe, roll the ankle one way, and then roll with the other. Come to stillness. Inhale, flex your toes towards your face. Exhale, point your toes to the ceiling. Inhale, toes flex. Exhale and point. 3 more times. And then bend the right knee, right foot comes to the mat. Draw the left knee in, extend your foot up to the sky. Next week, maybe we'll do yoga outside. It's nice. And then hands clasped behind the upper thigh again, or wherever you can reach comfortably. You want to keep the shoulders on the mat. So if you're reaching too much, then the body's telling you to come down to the thigh. And start to draw circles again. The toe. Gently spinning the ankle one way and then the other. So many of us are walking a ton now, which is great, but the hamstrings get extra tight. So give them a little love here. And coming to stillness. Inhale, toes flex towards your face, push through your heel. Exhale, point the toes gently towards the ceiling. Inhale, toes flex. Exhale, toes release. And do that a few times. And when you're ready, release the foot down. And I would suggest we're going to go into a supine twist to the left. So if you know that you'd like a blanket or a pillow to support your legs, set that up in place now. And you can do one leg or both. I'm going to demonstrate with two, drawing the knees in gently. And then exhaling, just letting the knees drop to the left. If the shoulders are hiking off the floor, then back off your twist just a little bit. Each exhale out eases your right shoulder down to the mat a little more. Three full cycles of breath here. And one knee at a time, come back to center. Draw the knees in as you inhale, and then extend the legs long before we move. Star pose, pentacle pose. Let the spine be long. Long and straight. We move from restlessness to ease. You're welcome to stay here. If you're ready, prepare to twist on the other side. Knees come in. And then twist to the right. So maybe the shape on this side is a little bit different. If you feel any stickiness in the rib cage, like I get sometimes, then you adjust the knees away from you. And then allow the arms to come out to the side. Once more, letting your exhales ease the left shoulder all the way to the mat. Breathe in deeply, let the ribs, the lungs expand. Exhale, sigh it out. Slowly come back to center. And take anything that feels right in your body. Pentacle pose once more. Or I'm going to take a happy baby pose. As you're ready, draw your knees into your chest. And gently bring your forehead up. Ball pose. Breathe in. And then exhale, release down. And taking a moment to prepare your space for Shavasana. Grabbing your blanket, pillow, whatever you need. Complete stillness, complete rest. And gently take a breath in at the belly. Exhale, let it go. Point the big toes inward towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, let the feet flop to the side. We soften the forehead, the space between the eyes. Releasing the jaw, collarbones and the shoulder. We sink into ease. Shavasana. Gently breathe in and gently breathe out. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana a little longer, perhaps you log off or just stay. Otherwise, bring a little movement to your fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead, breathe in. And breathe out. Slowly making your way into fetal posture. And take a moment here to find gratitude for the breath, the body, the practice. When you're ready, come up to a seated posture, top of the mat. Reach your arms overhead, inhale. Hands through heart, exhale, Anjali Mudra. Thumb tips to the third eye center. From my home to yours, namaste.